welcome back to my channel. My name is Liana. By the time you're seeing this video, I will likely have moved, but you're probably still going to see a couple of videos in this setup before you see my new setup. I thought that I would show you my newest round of empty products that I've used up so that I don't have to bring them with me to the new house. That's just pointless, you know, to bring a bunch of empty products to a new house. So yeah, let's just get right started. So this is something I just finished today. This is a vanilla and cream triple hydration body lotion from Cake, or it's their Delectable line, but it's by Cake. And for reference, this is a full size in the lemon version. I've talked about Cake and Delectable many times on here because I love them. I even have a dedicated review video if you would like to see that. I can leave that down below. And this one, again, it's the vanilla scent, so it smells kind of like vanilla cake or vanilla buttercream. It smells delicious. I do cut these open because there's a lot left, usually on both ends, even after you've squeezed out all that you can. To go along with that, I also had their vanilla ultra nourishing hand cream, and again, full size. It looks like this is the coconut one. Their hand creams in whichever scent that you have, it's going to smell the exact same as their body lotion and their shower lotion, so, or not shower lotion, shower gel, you know what I mean. So the vanilla in the hand cream smells the exact same as the vanilla in the body lotion. Very good. The formulas are slightly different between the two. They're both very hydrating and I really like them. I'm wearing the coconut one on my hands right now. This is the coffee bean eye cream from 100% Pure that I just finished, and this is the full size of a new tube that I have. So this is actually a full ounce. Most eye creams are half an ounce or less. So given that the price is about $25 or thereabouts, that's actually a pretty good deal to me because most eye creams are more expensive than that and less product. So that's not bad. This lasted me a full year, and again, cutting it open, you get to the last amount of product that's down at the bottom, which it lasted me about a week or thereabouts. It smells really nice. It kind of smells like a coffee cake dessert. Very good. Doesn't smell like straight up coffee per se, but it smells like a dessert. It does help with the moisture around my eyes. I don't find that it does anything to reduce dark circles or fine lines, but as long as it helps with moisture, then I'm going to keep buying it because I do have trouble with that hydration around my eye area. And this has really helped with that. So this is, oh, the top of it is cut off, but it is like a coconut micellar water cleanser oil from First Aid Beauty. And it was around the same size as, no, it was smaller than that. It was probably up to about here. And so this was 1 ounce. No, it would have been the same size then because this is 1 ounce. I had this as a free sample from Sephora. So, you know, sometimes you can enter a code and get a free deluxe size. That's what happened during the summertime. And this lasted over a month. I was using it mainly on the eye area, so what you do is you take a small amount in your hands, you put it on your eyes and just rub for about 30 seconds and it melts down your eye makeup. Now it does spread it around your face because it's not going to disappear into thin air, but the removal process is much easier after that. It literally does melt your makeup, so I found that getting rid of eyeliner and mascara was so much easier. I do have the Erase Your Face makeup cloths that I buy from Amazon, and usually I just use those to remove my makeup, cleanse, and then I have to go in with additional eye makeup remover on a pad to get rid of the extra debris around my eyes. But with that stuff, I didn't have to go in with more makeup remover. This stuff got rid of all of it. I just had to go in with the damp cloth and wipe it all away. So that's great. And the full size is more than 5 ounces for a little over $30. So definitely going to be buying that because that's going to last forever. You need such little product to achieve great makeup removal results. And I'm probably going to share it with my mom. So I have 3 body washes here. I have 2 I have the E.l.f. Coconut and Cream and E.l.f. Lemons and Limes. This was part of a set that I got for Christmas, not in 2017, but actually 2016. I always end up with so much shower stuff that it lasts me forever. So this one didn't have too much of a scent. It had a very faint scent of coconut, and then this one smelled a lot like creamsicles, which was very nice. I like that. I don't know if these are cruelty-free or not. I don't know anything about this brand. It's just one of those random brands that kind of pops up around Christmas time at Shoppers Drug Mart, and my mom had bought a huge set of them and gave me a few of them and kept the rest for herself. So they lathered really nicely. They smelled good and didn't irritate my skin, which is always a must because I am so sensitive. If I saw something like this again, I would use it. I don't think that they were very expensive for the set, so yeah. And I do prefer smaller sizes of shower gels so that I can kind of work around and use different scents depending on my mood. And this is the Body Shop Vanilla Chai. This also came with like a body butter in this size, and I finished that as well. I just didn't keep it. So this smelled awesome. It smelled not so much of vanilla, but you definitely got that spicy chai scent in there, and it was a very thick shower lotion. I keep saying shower lotion. Very thick shower gel. It felt like a shower cream. It didn't lather a lot, but it felt very thick and moisturizing, which was good, especially through the winter. I love these scents for winter, but then I also, like, I want to use them throughout the year so that I can keep getting that nice cinnamony, spicy scent throughout the year and kind of remind me of the holidays because I'm like that. I love Christmas and I love the holidays, so anything to kind of remind me of that, I'll jump on it. So I actually didn't finish this until maybe August because I was using just a small amount at a time and I was using, you know, other things. So if they had this scent again, I would definitely buy it, but I think they kind of rotate their holiday scents and don't kind of sell the same 2 things in a row. So I don't know if they'll have it again this year. And then, yeah, so I finished the body butter for that, and I finished this strawberry body butter, which is part of their permanent line. And it's a 50 milliliter size, which is 1.69 ounces. And it smells like strawberry candy. It doesn't necessarily smell like pure strawberries, but it smells really fruity and delicious. I use these usually on my feet. My feet get quite dry. I can't necessarily tolerate all of the Body Shop body butters on the rest of my body. Sometimes, depending on the scent, I can't tolerate them at all. I am very sensitive to fragrance, especially when it's very heavily synthetic. So yeah, I tend to use these in smaller amounts and I don't go through them very quickly. So the strawberry one is probably the only one I can actually even tolerate other than the vanilla chai, and even then, again, I was using it in small amounts. So these feel really nice. They do feel very hydrating, but I just can't use a lot of them. There's still a little bit left in this that I'll keep using up until we move, and then I'm gonna throw it out. I do already have another one of these, but it's in a different scent. So this is the Alba Botanica Very Emollient Cream Shave, and this is in the Mango Vanilla scent. I bought the other one in their lime scent because this one just smells like straight up mango, which I'm not offended by. I was just hoping for a little bit more vanilla, and mango is not my favorite scent, so I kind of wanted to try the lime instead, and I think they have a couple of other scents as well, so if I don't like the lime, then I can just move on and try something else again. So I'm definitely down to like the last teeny tiny little bit here. This is not a shower foam, like one of those things that you pump out and it just foams up. It's not lathering, it's just something that's going to form a protective barrier for whatever part of your body that you're shaping. And for me, that's very important because I get really bad ingrown hairs on my legs. I get weird little bumps that it's not even razor rash, it's just something to do with my hair follicles. It's again very sensitive skin, and my body's just strange. So, so anything I can do to protect my skin, I do, and this helps a lot. I haven't really had any problems since I switched over to using this, so would highly recommend it. It's very affordable. It's only $5 or $6 for this big tube, and the tube lasted me a year. So yeah, that's not bad. And here's another thing that I have a little bit left on. This is another one of my Green Cricket shampoos. This is one of those things that's like 100% fragrance free, gluten free, boring ass shampoo. I poured some of it into my new shampoo bottle and then it started overflowing, so this is what I have left with to shampoo with until I move, which is 6 days from now. It's on the 22nd. And so this is my third or fourth bottle of this. However, I'm going to be trying a new shampoo to see if I like it any better than this. This is usually around $12 to $15 on Amazon. It doesn't have any fragrance at all, which I'm fine with because a lot of shampoos are too heavily scented for me even after washing them off. But I am going to be trying the Live Clean hypoallergenic shampoo and see how I like that. It's a little bit cheaper. It does have a teeny tiny scent, but barely anything, and it's not a synthetic fragrance. There's no perfume added. It's just fruit extract that's in there, I believe. So we'll see how that goes. If I like it, then I won't be buying this one anymore. I don't always like how this one feels kind of thick and jelly-like depending on the bottle, and also sometimes I get buildup in my hair from hair powders that I use to texturize, and this doesn't always lather that much, and sometimes I feel like I need that lather to get rid of that product from my hair. So I'm hoping that the other one will kind of help a bit with that. So it's a good shampoo, not a great shampoo, and we'll see how the other one is. This is the Lily Organic Eyebrow Treatment. Now this was sent to me for free from Local Boom. They sent me a bunch of different products for free under no obligation to review them, but I reviewed them all anyway. I can link that video for you as well. And so this is safe to use in eyebrows and eyelashes as far as I know. There's no like medication in here, unlike a lot of other lash serums that could mess with your eyeballs. It's all plant-based, and it actually did help with my eyebrows. I definitely had eyebrow growth. So I've been using this since the end of May, and it's now mid-October. I've had a lot of growth, particularly through the front of this eyebrow, which used to be almost completely bald, and now it's not. It actually grows hair now. And my eyebrows in general just look darker, so if all I had to do that day was comb them up, they would look quite full and thick. I wouldn't necessarily have to draw them in. It's just a thing I'm accustomed to now, but I feel like I could go out in public and not look very sparse up there. They look pretty dang good. And I did not have bad eyebrows before. I just think that they look better now, and I was definitely very skeptical, but I do think that this works. This is a brow product that I finished, brow pencil. This is the No Cosmetics No Bare Brows in Universal Taupe, so it has the color on one end and a wax on the other. This was part of my Project Use It Up for the year, and it can't be sharpened. Whoops! Can't be sharpened anymore because, I mean, it has this post sort of in the center, and it just won't sharpen anymore. So this is a very, very waxy consistency, which makes it kind of hard to deal with. I just found that it didn't always deposit a lot of color, and it pinned my eyebrows together even when I was just using the color. So I'm not the biggest fan of this, and it is quite expensive for what it is. I think it's between $20 and $30 Canadian. I don't particularly like their marketing tactics on their social media pages, so I probably just wouldn't really buy from this brand, to be honest. Another thing from No Cosmetics, and by the way, I received both of these from Chick Advisor, so I didn't pay for them. This is the No Dark Shadows Complexion Enhancer, and this is in the shade Wow. I think they have one other shade. And it's supposed to be an under eye corrector, and you can also use it as a highlight, apparently. I don't know how that would work because it's very peachy, like a peachy corrector you're supposed to use under your eyes. So the tone isn't quite right for my skin tone. They don't really have a tone that's right for my skin tone, and they don't really have tones that are right for deeper skin tones. They just have two tones, one that's very peach and one that's very gold. You know, depending on your under eye circles, you want something that's peach or you want something more yellow, and that's what they have. That's all they have. And they're not going to work on deeper complexions. That's just how it is. It does have a bit of a fragrance to it as well, which is kind of strange for an under eye corrector to have fragrance. Yeah, overall, just not a fan of it. It's also one of those things that you have to twist up. It has the brush tip, and it would get stuck a lot of the times. I'd have to keep twisting and twisting and twisting. And again, this is close to a $30 product. It shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, just not really worth it. This is the Tarte Brighter Days Highlighting Moisturizer. This was, yeah, I think this was another one of those codes that you typed in at Sephora, or either that or it was a 100-point perk or something. That I got, it was in 2017 I got this, and I just kind of very slowly used it because most of the time I wasn't using it all over my face like a moisturizer. I was using it on the tops of my cheekbones because it had sort of like this opalescent pink tone to it that actually gave a really beautiful sheen, and I haven't been able to replicate that with another product since. I tried the Joe Fresh Illuminating Primer. That's not the same. I actually ended up throwing that out because it was pretty bad. Yeah, this was a really nice product. I don't really buy from Tarte. The only thing I've ever actually purchased with my own money is their Tartelette in Bloom palette, which was my first foray back into makeup in 2016. I've had a few samples from them since, including this one, and yeah, so if you know of a product that's similar to this, I'd love to know about it so I could try it because it's honestly really pretty. You can use it all over your face and it looks really nice. It doesn't emphasize pores or texture. It just kind of gives your face a really nice sheen, but it does work as a spotlight illuminator as well, which is very cool. So yeah, I'd love to know if there is a dupe. This is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster. This is in their black shade. A lot of people love this, and I didn't really. So it has a brush tip, and this was after only a few uses that it started looking like this. It never looked particularly black to begin with, but that was after maybe 5 uses that it looked like it was done. And the few times that I did use it and it was more black than this, it was very, very liquidy, like it had been mixed with too much water. Not liquidy as in like a liquid liner with an applicator that you dip in and out. That's supposed to be liquidy, and this is supposed to be a liquid liner too. I just mean that it has been diluted with water. And so it was never pigmented enough, it was never the right consistency, and I don't know if I got an old one. I bought this from well.ca. I don't know if their stock is old, but it just wasn't very good. It's easy enough to use because of the applicator. I do like the pen formula with the brush tips. Brush tips are easier for me than felt tips, although I can use felt tips and gels. But yeah, this was a disappointment, knowing how loved it is. And lastly, I have 2 mascaras, which I reviewed side by side. This is the Annabelle Big Show Electro Mascara and the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I can link the versus head-to-head video down below. The reason I reviewed them side by side is that they have basically the same brush. So you can see here they both have an hourglass brush. However, this is a natural bristle wand and this is a rubber bristle wand. So that number 1 is different, and also the formula is very different. The Annabelle one is incredibly wet and the Too Faced one is incredibly dry. So I don't really see myself buying either of them. The Too Faced one, honestly, I found the brush to be painful to use. It was really scratching my upper waterline every time I was using it. It hurt. And like I said in the video when I was using those, mascara shouldn't hurt to use, but that honestly did. It was just scraping my eyes. And the Annabelle one was too wet. It made my eyelashes look great, but it was very messy, and I found that it would get under my eyes quite a bit throughout the day. So yeah, they both looked okay. The Annabelle I would preferred the look of more than the Too Faced one, but formula wise I just didn't really like either of them. So yeah, I wouldn't repurchase either of those. So those are all of the empty products I have amassed since around June, because I think that's the last time I did one of these videos. That was my first empties video in June, actually. So let me know if you've tried any of these products and what you think of them. Let me know if you've finished any products other than these and what you have finished. So I guess pretty soon you're going to be seeing me in my new filming setup. I hope you look forward to it. I post Mondays and Fridays here on this channel in the afternoons Eastern time, and I hope to see you soon. Bye guys!